and welcome to Old Faithful. I'm your host, Matthew Trask, clear over here in the corner because we got a whole slew of people in here. My thanks to Haggerty's Music Works. My thanks to Johnny Hastings making me and my guests look good on camera. Please support support Black Jones Blind Espresso. We're running a little late today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Matthew Trask, and please like, share, and subscribe to the Haggerty's Music Works channel. They're doing fabulous things. I am so excited to have, am I saying this right, Crust after Curfew?
Yeah.
Riot Glazer, Ty Murphy, and Justice Beans. Did I get all that right? Mm-hmm. And you would think that I am a hillbilly. By golly, when these three showed up, they're about to inform me about hillbilly stuff right here. How about we start with Riot? Tell us a little about you, quickly, and your musical journey, and about this guitar.
Well, I'll start off with the guitar. I got it at a pawn shop. It's pretty cheap, and it's just, I got it tuned up over at Perfect Wave, and then that was just before a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Me, I don't know. I started off with kind of like metal music. As you just call it, like dirtbag metal. But then I went more to like heavy metal, then to punk, and then found folk punk because of these two fuckers.
Okay.
But yeah. And now it's like all folk punk.
Like Simon and Garfunkel with an attitude.
Yeah. Or like Days and Days, but yeah, Simon Garfunkel with an attitude, you could say that.
We're apparently going to talk more about this Days and Days outfit. Tell my fans, of course they all know, but remind them who Days and Days is, and remind me.
Well, their breakfast was straight out of medicine. No. So they are a folk punk band, one of the biggest in the genre. 4-piece, they have these two things: wash tub bass, washboard, guitar, and a trumpet.
Ah, wow. Is there any trumpet players here in Rapid City that care to join you? We're looking for a trumpet player, guys.
I tried to play trumpet and guitar at the same time last night.
Didn't work so well?
It kind of worked.
It kind of worked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she had it set up on like a mic stand or something, and was playing guitar and getting down on the trumpet. It wasn't that bad, honestly.
It was
for not having a trumpet player, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, and then about me, I'm a trans woman, and I'm 18. I'm a physics major at Mines currently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you hope to do with your physics major?
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I just kind of want to learn about it.
Okay.
And then maybe get involved in one of the big experiments that's going on, like the search for dark matter or neutrinos or some shit like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. And very quickly, this is an Ibanez 12-string guitar from the 70s, we do believe. Very cool, and it sounds cool. On to you, Mr. Ty Murphy. Tell us quickly about you.
So I'm a drummer in the band Mud the Cosmonaut. Riot's actually in it too.
Oh yeah, I
am. I work at Olive Garden.
Okay.
I don't know, it's pretty cool. I make breadsticks and salads, and sometimes I wash dishes. I go to a lot of shows.
Okay.
And book shows, and I'm currently working at a haunted house at Game On.
Hey, nice. So you mentioned you're a drummer, and you're quite an accomplished and very enthusiastic drummer. How did you get to the washboard?
Okay, so last year, Justice told Riot about Days and Days. I heard about it, and I was like, shut up, stop talking about this, because they just talked about it a lot. And then I started listening to it, and I was like, hey, I'm going to talk about this a lot.
Oh, okay.
So Riot started making music, and then I got a small washboard.
That's all good.
And we didn't practice at all, and we kind of sucked. But then I got this, and
we still kind of suck.
We're not that bad anymore.
So I'm not necessarily late to the Days and Days party.
Days and Days has been around since like 2010, I think.
Okay, all right.
But like, if you're late to the party, we're also late to the party.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. I hate being late to the party. Yeah. So, do you know much about washboards? Like, I mean, it's a washboard. It used to be used for washing clothes, but people discovered their percussive properties. Is there a size or a corrugation frequency that they prefer? Do you know?
I was told, like, the way the metal is, I was told to get a triangle by Days and Days because we went and saw their show a few weeks ago. That's pretty much all I know. Just look for, if you're trying to make music, look for the triangles.
The triangle in the
metal part,
in the corrugations, because quite obviously it's kind of rectangular shape. But okay, the triangle. And what did they say that does?
It just sounds better musically.
It sounds better.
That's what I heard.
And you play with finger picks.
Mm-hmm.
Some people play washboards with spoons.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I used to do.
Okay, why finger picks?
I just saw another washboard player using it, and I was like, hey, that's...
He wouldn't have been the one from Days and Days, would he have been?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm good. I'm so good.
Yeah.
Do you like playing with finger picks?
It hurts sometimes whenever you get them too tight.
Sure. But it does save on your fingers. I guess that's why they use spoons.
Mm-hmm.
The other people. Are there any other ways to play besides spoons and finger picks? I had never seen this before, is why I'm going on and on about it.
When I first brought my washboard in here to, like, because I brought it into Haggerty's, I was like, hey, what do I use to play this? And someone was like, oh, I just thought they used their nails. So that's what I heard.
Right. Okay.
I'm not sure of what else, though.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, that was fun. And on to Justice Beans and possibly the instrument I'm most interested in, the wash tub bass.
Yeah. So they messaged me and asked if I wanted to join the band.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wanted to play the wash tub bass, and I told them it sounds cool, so they built me one. They built this, but all on their lonesomes. I just diddle around with it. But yeah, I've only been in the band for like a month.
Okay. Do you have any musical background? Do you play anything else?
I used to play the bass, like
Okay.
the actual bass, not very well.
All right.
Not professionally trained at all.
Well, there's been a lot of fakers at it. I'm one of them. But were you chosen to some degree because of your love for Days and Days?
I did show these guys Days and Days. And there was definitely a switch in everything they do afterwards. I'll be honest.
So this is our first, and you guys built this, our first wash tub bass.
Yeah.
Justice and I and Ty were talking a little bit before the show. Apparently, a larger tub would be ideal.
Yeah.
Are we on the hunt for a larger tub?
I can go get one.
Yeah, definitely.
Like-
for bigger sound, a larger tub would be ideal.
You're also supposed to put a little, like a little brick under it too, so that
The gap in between the bolt here, as you can see, I covered it in hot glue, or else it gets a weird ringing noise when
well,
the
you
bolt
don't want that.
smacks the tub. No, you just want that nice thud.
I see. Was there a learning curve to learning the wash tub bass?
Yeah, it's very hard because when you're playing like a normal bass, you can bounce around on your strings.
Sure.
And you can play multiple strings, and on this it's the one string, and you gotta figure out where you're at on it and where you want to play on it.
Sure.
And it's kind of my challenge with this band specifically is they play really fast.
Okay.
And trying to find my own rhythm in that.
Sure.
Is difficult sometimes.
Sure. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
I mean, the wash tubs from Tractor Supply Co.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is like a broomstick.
And this is the wire from. Well, it's just the dowel from Menards.
Okay.
And then the string is like the pull line from a lawnmower. A lawnmower starter line.
Hey, I'm so glad I asked if we had any more things to talk. Which reminded me of a question. Does the size and diameter and material of the string make a difference, and was that specifically chosen?
I put a thicker string on it at one point just to see what it was like, and it definitely had a different sound.
But we didn't like it.
No. Just because the way it felt, it was too big.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I just Googled and I saw some people said a tractor starter, lawnmower starting line, so I just grabbed that from Tractor Supply Co. too.
I see. So pretty much you can get the whole outfit at Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Or any fine agricultural hardware store would probably do. Perfect. All right. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
Well,
Do we have any EPs, YouTube, Spotify, anything like that? Oh, we haven't talked about Days and Days yet. You guys apparently opened for Days and Days
yeah.
in Denver, Colorado. Because the guy, don't look so excited, you three. This is like your heroes. Does somebody else want to talk about this?
Do you remember
right.
any of it?
I do. We wanted to go play our instruments and like practice on 16th Street, and we stopped at like this corner that had a fake palm tree on it.
Hey, nice.
Like the palm tree. And we were playing there for a bit, and they were like, what if Jesse just walked up? Wouldn't that be crazy? And he's the guitar player and the singer for that for Days and Days.
Perfect.
And crazy enough, he was eating at a restaurant like across the street from us and saw us busking and came out and talked to us and was like, hey, and we were like, yeah, we came all the way from Rapid City to like see your show tonight. And he ended up giving us 15 minutes before the show to play a couple songs.
Wow. Were you guys well received at the show?
Yeah. Actually a lot of people came up to us and told us it was like refreshing and like that we did a good job, which was surprising.
They were like, we really like Days and Days, but without the trumpet. Was that what they said?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you guys provided a break from all that trumpet. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we do the performance?
Well, we could talk about the story behind this, behind one of our songs.
I think we should just
Do that during.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Riot Glazer says, buy your lawnmower starting string at Tractor Supply and change it often.
What
I
song
don't
are we
know.
gonna do first?
I have no clue what I'm talking about. Remember my sponsorship with Trask Hay LLC, large round and square bales, and custom haying. We've gotten some rain this fall. You might have hay to put up next summer. Call Joe Trask, 515-0858. I guess I already did some silliness about strings. Crust after curfew. Take it away, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
What song y'all want to do first?
Choose one.
I don't know. I need to take one.
Glass bottles. Agree with that? Glass bottles? Sure.
How energetic do you get? Do I need to move?
Not during this song.
Not during this song. Perfect. Okay.
Sitting in the parking lot of Curfew, you'll see a bottle of vodka sitting on the ground next to me. I wonder how it got there, I wonder where it's been. I was thinking the story right there and then. Someone left it on the ground, they took a bunch of switches, they chucked it down. Maybe they thought it would be their last drink, maybe they were just coping with the world we sing. Stories inside of that bottle. There's 1,000 stories and 1,000 novels. Different worldview and different perspectives. You won't do glass with a bottle. Thousand stories inside of that bottle. There's 1,000 stories and 1,000 novels. Different worldview and different perspectives. See the world as you to the glass in the bottle. Maybe we're all supposed to learn a lesson. Battle was clear and empty, I'm guessing. But anything can be empty, anything can be clear. If there's 1,000 stories, then get it out of here. There's stories inside of that bottle. There's 1,000 stories and 1,000 novels. A different worldview with different perspectives. See the world anew through the glass of the bottle.
Woo! Could you have picked a smaller font?
Honestly.
Yes.